What's up, you guys? My name is Justin. Welcome to my channel, 502 Fragrance Reviews, where the goal of my channel is to give you amazing recommendations for great fragrances, while at the same time bridging the gap between those that are in the fragrance community and those that are the average consumers. And today I have a pretty cool video idea that I thought of. I feel like this is a pretty unique video. I don't think anyone else has done something like this. At least fingers crossed. I haven't checked. This one right here, as you can tell by the title, is 10 overshadowed fragrances, but there's like a little bit of like an explanation to be done here. These are 10 fragrances that I feel each of these fragrances are overshadowed by other flankers in that collection, or it's still overshadowed by the original release. So that's the kind of the criteria goes, and as I go on with these choices, you'll see what I mean. These are 10 overshadowed fragrances. So before I hop into this video, let me know, what fragrances do you think are overshadowed, whether it's by other fragrances in a collection or a fragrance overshadowed by other fragrances that's just in similar scent profile to it. So before I go into this, also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I got a lot of great content planned for you guys. Hit the post notification bell to let you know when I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's get into this list of 10 overshadowed fragrances. The first fragrance I want to mention to you guys is one that I do like. I think it smells nice. I don't think I like it enough to own it, but I still think that it's a solid fragrance though. And this comes from the house of Valentino, and this is Valentino Uomo Acqua. Yes guys, Uomo Acqua. This is one right here that I definitely think is overshadowed by the other fragrances in the collection. Most notably, Valentino Uomo Intense. This is very, very popular in the fragrance community, and for a good reason, because this is a fantastic fragrance and it's probably the most known in the collection. Also, you got Uomo Noir Absolute. Heck, you even got the original Uomo, but no one talks about Uomo Acqua. And this is one right here that I do think is nice. I've only seen one other person talk about this, and that's Big Beer Business. You still got that iris DNA, but it adds a uniqueness to it from tomato leaf and mandarin, and you still got that leathery vibe, but it's like tomato leaf. I've worn it a few times myself. I'm never going to get it, but I do think that it's a solid fragrance that is definitely overshadowed by the other ones in the collection. And that is Valentino Uomo Acqua, a fresher take on that Uomo DNA. The second fragrance I want to mention to you guys is one that I will pick this one up as it gets closer to getting warmer. This comes from the house of Dior, and this is Dior Homme Sport. And yes, the one I'm talking about right now is Dior Homme Sport, the 2017 version, the one that's out right now. The other ones that came out before it, that discontinued, I don't care about those. I can't really get them. Dior Homme Sport is one that I definitely think is underrated for sure. More notably, when it comes to the Dior Homme collection, Dior Homme Intense and Dior Homme Parfum get all the attention, and rightfully so, because these two are great fragrances. And actually, if you want to take it even further, Dior Homme Cologne gets more attention than Dior Homme Sport. I think they're like a fresh spring summer fragrance. Don't get me wrong, I like Dior Homme Cologne, but I like Dior Homme Sport more than Dior Homme Cologne. I feel like Dior Homme Sport is definitely overshadowed and is underrated, to be honest with you. It's the only Dior Homme fragrance with no, well, you got the new Dior Homme now, but before that one, Dior Homme Sport was the only Dior Homme fragrance that didn't have iris in it. It relied more on citruses, like a really tart grapefruit, and you got a nice sandalwood base. Like, it's fresh, it's really vibrant, but it's got a creaminess to it. It's one that I think is nice. I really like Dior Homme Sport personally. Let me know in the comment section below, do you like Dior Homme Sport? Because I do. I will pick that up as it gets closer to warmer months. So that's the next fragrance I want to mention to you guys. I think is overshadowed by its flankers, even the original at least too, and that's Dior Homme Sport 2017 edition. This next fragrance I'm gonna mention to you guys is gonna be one that I think you're gonna find this one interesting. You're gonna be like, why do you think this is overshadowed? And I'm gonna explain why pretty thoroughly. The next fragrance I want to mention to you guys, I actually do own. This comes from the house of Paco Rabanne, and this is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Privé. So check this out, guys. Paco Rabanne 1 Million is very, very well known in the fragrance community and with the average consumer. So as a whole, 1 Million is very well known, very popular. When it comes to Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Lucky, it's very well known in the fragrance community, and it's decently known with average consumers. But when it comes to 1 Million Privé, even though this one's really well known in the fragrance community, I don't think this is very well known with average consumers at all. Actually, with me, you know, being at a department store and I deal with customers on a daily basis, this one to me does not get enough love or even enough attention, and people don't even know what this is actually. This one right here is a more grown-up take on the 1 Million DNA. I still get the 1 Million DNA in this, but it's more mature, but still playful, and it adds a nice tobacco note to this that the original 1 Million did not have. And it's very long-lasting. To me, this kills the original 1 Million, but I think it's one that, when it comes to the other ones in the line, 1 Million, 1 Million Lucky, and now this one, I think this is the one that is definitely overshadowed, at least in my opinion. That is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Privé. The next fragrance I want to mention to you guys is one that is definitely overshadowed, and actually, it's so overshadowed, it's now gotten discontinued because nobody buys it. It didn't make money for them. This next fragrance comes in the house of Viktor&Rolf, and this is Viktor&Rolf Spice Bomb Eau Fresh, or Fresh. Here we go, guys. Look. This brand right here, Viktor&Rolf, in the men's side, is more known for Spice Bomb, or the original, or Spice Bomb Extreme, which to me is the best Spice Bomb. Then you got Night Vision too, but Spice Bomb Fresh, let's be real, guys. Who talks about Spice Bomb Fresh? Not just in the average consumer side, because no one buys it and no one knows about it, but in the fragrance community. This one right here is extremely overshadowed. I'm not saying that it's super fantastic. I think it's okay. It doesn't blow me away. But this one gets overshadowed like a mug. This one, no one has bought it, and Viktor&Rolf was like, okay, if no one's gonna buy it, it's just gonna discontinue it. It's a fresher take of the Spice Bomb DNA. It is nice. It's brightened up by the citruses. It's literally like the name implies, a fresh version of Spice Bomb. But to me, it's honestly a forgettable release, in my honest opinion. And it's one that, when you think Viktor&Rolf, you think Spice Bomb, the original, or Spice Bomb Extreme. You don't think Spice Bomb Fresh, do you? Let's be honest. That's the next fragrance I'll mention to you guys, and that's Viktor&Rolf Spice Bomb Fresh. It's now discontinued because it's so, you know, overshadowed. This next fragrance I want to mention to you guys is one that I like, but there's other ones in the collection that I just think is better. This one's very overshadowed for sure. This comes from the house of Paco Rabanne once again. And this is Paco Rabanne's Invictus Intense. Okay, so when it comes to the average consumer and fragrance community side, everyone knows the original Invictus. They do. You had Invictus Aqua 2016 that came out, and apparently it's really hyped now because it's discontinued, I guess. But you got the new Invictus Aqua, which is to me, honestly, Invictus Aqua 2018 is the best in the line. And then you also got Invictus Legend, which came out last year. But then there's Invictus Intense, all by its lonesome. No one really talks about that one. You still got the Invictus DNA, but it's spicing it up a little bit, and it's also got a boozy touch from whiskey. I think it's nice, but once again, it's one that doesn't blow me away like Invictus Aqua does. It's the one right here that I don't think many people, not only with the average consumers, but the fragrance community, once again, how many people talk about Invictus Intense? Not many, because it's overshadowed by the other ones in the collection, like the original Invictus Steel or Invictus Aqua, whether it's the 2016 or the 2018 version. And apparently people like Invictus Legend from last year too. No one talks about Invictus Intense that much. So that's the next one I want to mention to you guys. I think it's overshadowed, but it's still nice. It's trying to take a more mature take of the Invictus DNA. Look at that boozy touch, a spicy touch. That's Paco Rabanne's Invictus Intense. The next fragrance I want to mention to you guys is one that, without a doubt, it's another one that's clearly overshadowed. To me, it's not a great release, but still though, I think it smells pleasant. It doesn't smell bad. This comes from the house of Dolce&Gabbana. This is Dolce&Gabbana The One Gray. And honestly, when you think Dolce&Gabbana The One, you think this one, of course, Dolce&Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. Very, very well known in the fragrance community, and actually I think the average consumers know about this one a good extent too. And then you got Dolce&Gabbana, the one Eau de Toilette, which came out before this, which is still well known. The new Dolce&Gabbana, the one Intense, is now about to come out. That's gonna get a lot of hype. But then there's Dolce&Gabbana, the one Gray, all by its lonesome. It takes that Dolce&Gabbana, the one DNA, and freshens it up with citruses. And you also got a vetiver that's in more so in Dolce&Gabbana, the one Gray. They have vetiver. And honestly, it's a fresh, woody fragrance, like a citruses and vetiver combo with that also the one DNA. But when you think vetiver fragrances, this one definitely isn't, you know, the best. You think Tom Ford's great vetiver, you think Guerlain vetiver. There's all kinds of vetivers on a designer level that clearly beats Dolce&Gabbana, the one Gray's vetiver. And then also when you think Dolce&Gabbana, the one, how it stacks up to the Champ, the one Eau de Parfum, why would you go with the one Gray? You might as well go with this one. And if you want vetiver, you can go to other routes. I would say Dolce&Gabbana, the one Gray, with the fragrance community and average consumers, the one Gray is it's forgettable. Hardly anyone's ever smelled it or wanted to smell it, or if they did smell it, they thought it was okay at best, and it's overshadowed by other flanker releases. So it's another release on another fragrance I'll let you guys know that's overshadowed by a great amount. That is Dolce&Gabbana, the one Gray. The next fragrance I'll mention to you guys that I think is overshadowed is one that I like quite a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna pick a bottle up or not, but I do like it a lot. Very polarizing though. This comes from the house of Tom Ford. This is Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. Yes, another fragrance that it hasn't sold well. This one right here was so polarizing that Tom Ford, I think, decided to discontinue it. This is now discontinued, folks. I'm positive on that. Sadly, it didn't sell well. It's a very spicy and woody fragrance. A very, very woody, spicy take on that Tom Ford Noir DNA. When you think of Tom Ford and the Noir line, you think Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. That one clearly overshadows Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. Tom Ford Noir, the original, is also great too. It's just Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite all by its lonesome. Once again, if you're not a fan of woody, spicy fragrances, you're definitely not gonna like Noir Anthracite. I do like it. I do know it's polarizing as hell though. So if you wear it, you're wearing it more for yourself. So it's another fragrance I want to let you guys know it's definitely overshadowed by its other flanker releases. That is Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. The next fragrance I want to mention to you guys, the 8th fragrance, is one right here. This one gets no love and actually gets quite a bit of hate, which is very surprising, but that's fragrance snobs at its best. This comes from the house of Givenchy. This is Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Toilette. This one, it definitely is overshadowed. When you think Givenchy Gentleman, everyone thinks Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum version, which that one is a solid one. You also got Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, which came out last year, and now you got the new Givenchy Gentleman Eau Boisé, the Boisé one, which that's getting a lot of hype already. But then there's Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Toilette, which came out before all of those, all by its lonesome. It's got that irisy DNA, that Givenchy Gentleman DNA, but it's got a fruity touch to it. It's a mixture of iris, pear, and leather. It's one that it smells very pleasant. To me, it doesn't blow me away, but it's one that I do think smells nice. It's just that it's overshadowed by much better fragrances in the Givenchy Gentleman collection. So that's another fragrance I want to mention to you guys I think is overshadowed. That is Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Toilette. 9th fragrance. This one right here is a special exception, guys. A very special exception. This comes from the house of Prada, and this is Prada Amber Pour Homme. Why do I think this is overshadowed? There's not many other Prada Ambers, I believe. It's Prada Amber Pour Homme Extreme, but there's a reason why I think this is overshadowed. To be real specific here, Prada Amber Pour Homme is a sophisticated soapy smell, soapy scent for men. Prada does soapy scents very well. And when you think Prada and you think soapy scents, which one do you think of first? Exactly. You think of Prada L'Homme. And to be honest with you guys, I think Prada Amber Pour Homme is better than Prada L'Homme. For that sophisticated soapy smell, I think that it's Prada Amber Pour Homme that is better, but it clearly gets overshadowed by Prada L'Homme. Don't get me wrong, Prada L'Homme is a great fragrance. However, I think Prada and Pour Homme is more sophisticated, and honestly, I just think it's the better all-around smell. So nothing against Prada L'Homme, but I do think that Prada Amber Pour Homme is better. But I do think Prada Amber Pour Homme takes a back seat, and I do think that it's overshadowed by Prada L'Homme. And the last fragrance I got for you guys that I think is definitely overshadowed, and I definitely think it is. This one comes from the house of Armani, and this is Armani Code Colonia. There is other flankers, and even the original released Armani Code I think gets more attention than Armani Code Colonia. The original Armani Code was great. Then also got these other Armani Code releases, but Armani Code Colonia definitely doesn't get the attention. Actually, let me go get the bottle. Typically when you think of Armani Code, you think of Armani Code the original. You also got Armani Code Profumo, which I think is the best. You got Armani Code Absolute, which came out last year. But you don't hear Armani Code Colonia talked about too much. And honestly, I think it deserves some attention because it's a fresh take on their Armani Code DNA, which is already a proven winner. And I know for a fact that I've talked to guys that wear Armani Code Colonia, and it gets them a lot of compliments, like it's supposed to. And it lasts long too. It's the most versatile of the Armani Code DNA, but it just gets overshadowed by the other releases. Don't get me wrong, I think Profumo and Absolute is better than Colonia, but sheesh, Colonia needs some type of attention. So that is the 10th and final fragrance that I think is overshadowed by its other flanker releases, and that is Armani Code Colonia. So that's all I got for you guys today. These are 10 fragrances that I think they're all nice. I think they all smell good, but they're just overshadowed by its other flanker releases in the collection, or the original release, or another type of scent that's similar to it. I think these are all solid. And so, yeah, let me know in the comment section below what 10 fragrances, well not 10 fragrances, what any fragrances at all do y'all think is overshadowed? Let's get that going in the comment section. I'll give you my feedback, because you know I reply to all y'all's comments. So that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I got a lot of great content planned for you guys. And hit that post notification bell, let you know when I upload a new video. So that's all I got for you guys today, man. Until next time.